guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Ashley, and today I'm actually really excited for this video. But this video is going to be all about my favorite stationery. I picked 10 things of stationery that I really love and I use all the time. Warning, I'm a very basic person, so you're probably gonna watch this whole video and be like, Ashley, I've heard of all of these things. Yeah, I'm basic. But I literally love all of this stationery. I'm also very picky. Like, spoiler, I'm a gel pen hater. So yeah, I love ballpoint pens. I don't know what it is. Gel pens are just, no, they give me the ick. So I'm basically, yeah, this video is basically gonna be me geeking out about my favorite stationery. I just came back from work and I'm gonna be honest, I'm really tired and I have like a 40-minute commute and it was not it, bestie, okay? So I tried to base everything off of price, aesthetic, quality, and quantity. And a reminder, you do not need any of these things. I do not need any of these things. It is just nice to have, obviously. And honestly, these are just like some of my favorite things ever. I love stationery. So these are just some of my favorite stationery to use for school, especially. I wrote notes and I have notes on my computer, so we love that. Okay, so first we're going to talk about Flair pens, also known as teacher pens. Every single cool teacher that you know has these. They last so long. They are such amazing quality. I literally have one right here. They are so cute to look at. Like, literally look at this. One thing I will say though is these bleed through the back of the page, but it doesn't bleed onto the next page, which is nice. But just keep that in mind for when you do notes. I don't really use these for notes. I really just use these to like underline headings of my notes, or really whenever I'm making like cute diagrams or graphs for my notes. Because if you were to use this to write like all your notes, it would bother me so bad, I can't explain it. I'm pulling a lot of this stuff from my pencil bag that I used for my senior year. I know people are probably gonna wonder where this is from, but it's from Typo, which I got this when I was on vacation visiting my grandparents. And I don't think they have this brand in America. Actually, I think some of you guys commented about it, but if I can find it, I'll link it down below. And I'll link everything in this video down below too. This pencil bag is so cute. I've had it forever. But yeah, let's move on to my next thing. So the next thing is Sharpie S-Note markers, which when I first saw these, I was so confused when I heard they were markers, because I really thought that they were highlighters. That's what I use them for. I use them for highlighters. Like, look how gorgeous these colors are. Like, oh my god, I'm obsessed. One thing that I really like is these colors are very beautiful. Most highlighters have this sort of neon look to them, which makes them really like not that cute, but these are like just pretty colors. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that these are markers and like the sort of neon color are highlighters, but I use these as highlighters and they were amazing. They do bleed through the back of a page, but they don't bleed on to the next page, which is important. Personally, it didn't bother me because I only really highlight like keywords or like headings. These last so long. Literally, like, I could start using them now and you would think that they're brand new. That's how amazing these are. I think they are so worth the price. I haven't seen any like highlighters slash markers like this that are like the same quality with the same colors. I don't know. Personally, I love these. I love the variety of colors. I got the really big pack. Yeah, the fact that I literally used all of these for the whole school year and I'm gonna keep these, like a lot of my highlighters I'll have to throw out just because they're so dry, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep these until they dry out. Next, we are going to talk about Crayola erasable highlighters, and look at how beautiful these are. I started using these probably my junior year. I've had them since junior year and they've lasted that long. They are beautiful. But basically, let me tell you a little story about how I actually found out about these. So I was tutored for math ever since Algebra 1 because, long story short, my algebra teacher made me cry. Anyway, so I had to start getting tutoring because that was just a rough class, you guys. The teacher who tutored me, let's just call her Miss S, she had these and she let me use them when she was tutoring me, and I became obsessed with this. And my mom actually got it for me for a birthday present. Yes, you heard that right. I asked for highlighters for a birthday present. that is how much I love stationery, and they were literally one of my favorite gifts ever, and just I still use them. Like, oh my gosh, it's just, I'm obsessed. They are absolutely amazing quality. The only really problem that I do have with these is that whenever you highlight something and then you erase it, because it's an erasable highlighter, you can't highlight over that erased part, and that just really bothers me because it looks weird on the page. But I feel like most erasable things you can't re-highlight or rewrite over the part you erased. So I feel like that's common, but it's something that bothers me personally. These are also very thick, and they take up a lot of room in like a pencil case. That's my only thing that's like my real problem with these, is that like they take up a lot of space. But I personally love that these highlighters are super duper thick, and they fill, instead of highlighting half the word, it highlights the whole word, and that's something that would also really bother me about highlighters, and it highlights the whole word. So personally, I really love thick highlighters. Definitely more of a preference thing. I've literally been talking about stationery for 9 minutes already. How is that possible? Okay, I need to like shut up. No, I can't find it. Oh, I actually do have one. Yay, I found one. Sorry, I'm gonna have to read these off. They're the Bic Round Stick Extra Precision Extra Life Ballpoint Pens. These are absolutely amazing, and one reason that I love them is that they're very cheap. They are incredibly good quality. They last so long, and sure, I've had a ton of these pens run out of ink, but honestly, I write a lot and I write really hard, but I've never had a pack of these pens run out because there are literally so many of them. And I've said this before on my channel, but I totally believe in quantity over quality, especially for like really cheap pens, because these pens I use for notes, and I write a lot. I really like a summary type of note style. So whenever I do notes, like I write really big, really hard, I use a lot of ink. So I go through pens pretty fast, and I just need something that is like comfortable for me to write in, and that can really withstand the pressure that I put on it. Like I literally will grip a pen so hard, and if it breaks, it's whatever. I've literally never even broken any of these, but if it does, it would be fine because I have 9 more. Okay, next, I've said this before, but these writeBros ballpoint pens are my absolute favorite pens ever. I don't like pens where you have to click to use the pen. I like pens with caps. I don't know why, it's just more of a preference thing. Even though I really like to click, but like whenever it comes to like a pen being useful to me, I really like pens with caps. Probably so the clicky thing doesn't distract me. Again, these are so many pens for so cheap. You will run out of ink, but there are literally a pack of 20, so you will never run out of a pack of pens in a school year. Like, that would be so difficult. And I write a lot. That's what I mean. Again, quantity over quality. I like that these pens, they write really thick. They're a ballpoint pen. They have a really thick ballpoint. I don't even know. I think that's what it's called. And I just love the way that they feel. They can withstand me putting like a lot of pressure whenever I write, because I write really hard, and they also write really thick, which I also like. It's just personal preference. And honestly, like I always joke that this is like my comfort stationery, and I just really like the look of them. They're like black, sleek, and yeah, I personally believe that for the price, these are a steal. Have I sold you guys on these yet? I've literally talked about them in so many videos. Okay, so this next thing is very obvious. I've talked about it before, but it's Post-it notes. I use Post-it notes for literally everything. I use Post-it notes every single day. I'm not even joking. I personally like to physically write all my reminders. I've tried using my phone. I've tried using online websites. That just doesn't work for me. I'm a planner and Post-it note girl. You can literally use Post-it notes for everything. And these are so colorful that they literally give me serotonin. Like this bright pink color, the bright blue color, it's just like, that's so cute. And you can use them for so many different things. Like I can use this to mark a book in my textbook. I can use this as a bookmark for the book that I'm reading. I can use it to make to-do lists, which that's the main reason I use it for. You guys know that I love my to-do list. ridiculous. I mean, they're post-it notes, you can't go wrong. So the next thing that I chose as my favorite stationery were these Crayola erasable colored pencils. And the main reason I chose these is because you'd be surprised how much in high school, especially when you become a junior and senior, how much you have to color things like maps or like color and draw things for projects that you have. And yeah, so I found that really when I was younger, I used to buy markers, like thin markers, the thick markers, colored pencils, crayons, all those different things. When I was older, I really found that all I really needed for those projects that required coloring were these erasable colored pencils. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure most of you guys have seen these, most of you guys have used these. They're amazing. You can't go wrong with them for like any project that you have to do. And honestly, like the look of them, they're really nice to look at. I feel like these will really always be useful to me. I'm literally gonna take these to college. I'm probably gonna need to color something at some point. So the next thing I have are these Dixon Ticonderoga pencils, and I'm showing you this one from my pencil bag from last year. So you can see how much I truly loved it. Like, this pencil was loved. I can guarantee I use this for standardized testing. There are literally no number 2 pencils that are better than these. On other wooden pencils, the erasers, whenever you try to erase them, they're honestly like plastic and they make like a screeching sound on the paper whenever you try to erase it, which it literally bothers me so much. But these pencils are absolutely beautiful, and whenever you try to erase them, they actually erase. They are expensive, especially compared to other wooden pencils, but these are so worth it. They last so long. This one, oh my god, I can't even tell you how long I have had this one. And look how used it is. Like, it's amazing. Okay, next we're gonna talk about Papermate mechanical pencils. Papermate clear point mechanical pencils. So, I'm gonna be honest, pretty much everyone who's seen this video has probably seen these. And I mean, these are iconic. Who doesn't use these? These are amazing. All the cool kids had them in their pencil pouch in elementary school. They are incredibly durable. These always last the whole school year unless you lose them or someone borrows them from you and you never get them back. But other than that, they definitely last the whole school year. The only thing I don't like about these is this cap. And I don't like this because this like edge part, I always end up breaking this. I haven't broken this yet, which is surprising considering I used this for a whole school year, but yeah, usually I always break that. And the eraser, yeah, the eraser looks like that, which is not cute, but it's whatever. So as long as you don't let anyone borrow these mechanical pencils, you should be fine. It's okay to be stingy about your stationery, okay, you guys? I totally get it. Okay, so the last thing that I chose is, I feel like, one of the most used mechanical pencils by high schoolers. The Bic xtra-sparkle mechanical pencils. I feel like everyone uses these, everyone has them, and it's for good reason. These pencils are amazing. I honestly love like the sparkle color, and I also really like the color block pattern. These are the pencils that I let my friends borrow because they're nice, but not too nice to where like if I didn't get it back, I'd be upset about it, because usually they come in a pretty big pack. And I really love how thick this lead is. I feel like these erasers are really nice. The only thing is that these erasers, after you erase like 3 things, the eraser is gone. But as long as you have like a big eraser with you, you should be fine. But yeah, these mechanical pencils definitely live up to the hype. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my favorite stationery. Comment down any other videos you guys want me to do. One of the other videos that I wanted to do was like the most overrated stationery, just because I have a lot of gel pens in mind, I'm gonna be very honest. But yeah, I would love to do a video like that if you guys would like to see it. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!